Okay, so in today's video we have, well, these things. So these ones are registered post, and as you can see they don't have a stamp. So Australia Post, you are defeating yourself in stamps. Then we have another one from Vietnam. Once again, no stamps on it. And so this is basically the stamp. So that one, Vietnam Post is and all the post offices are the same. No wonder why stamp collecting has died. Here's another one from Greece, but this one is a nice stamp. These are 20-year-old stamps, pretty much 2001. So they probably purchased these at face value and just used them no longer collector's items. So I've got 15 cents plus, I think that's 50 cents. Or yeah, €2. So I'm not too sure what these commemorate. What the actual number is. So that needs to look that up, but they're quite nice stamps. And then I have some more pretty much similar. So this is from the same seller. I've got Hellas 2002, 60 cents, Euro cents. So this might be like 20 cents plus 6. Don't know. I need to look this series up. Anyway, that's quite nice. Let's check to see what I actually have in the packets, because each of them are quite different. Probably combination. Okay, the first one, Indonesian banknote set, and this consists of 1,000 to 100,000. So these are still legal tender. And that's the highest value that Indonesia does issue, 100,000 rupiah, and it is equivalent to $10 with an exchange rate of about 10,000 rupiah equals $1 Australian dollar. And this is a polymer banknote that you can see there. One of two that Indonesia is issued for circulation here is a 50,000 rupiah. But currently all their banknotes are paper. Well, not paper, cotton fibre. Oh yeah, I like it when I do that. Oh, stab me. Just be careful when you do that. You might actually damage the actual banknotes. And this one we have a lot of free German notes. So we've got Weimar Republic, Nazi Germany, and East Germany. So that's good. I just purchased that for the middle banknote because even though lots of people are not Nazis or racist, they just find that period interesting. But I also find the East German banknotes also interesting. So fascist and communist, two opposite ideologues, but they behave pretty much in a similar fashion, repressing everyone that doesn't share their ideals. So these ones from Greece are bloody hard to open, and yeah, it's well covered. This should be another banknote. So this one is, oh yeah, I like this one. So this is a pretty harder to get banknote in high grade, Austrian 10 shillings from 1945. So Germany surrendered in May 1945, I think 8th of May. Yeah, that is about 8 or 9 days after Adolf Hitler committed suicide. And Austria issued these banknotes. So when Germany was sort of still under, or Austria was still under German occupation. So these are pretty much taken from the plates from the previous currency that was issued before 1938. And well, the Vietnamese ones are going to be Vietnamese banknotes. So these should be a good series. And probably a lot of them are communist currency, because I get quite, while they're a little bit cheaper. Okay, so yeah, they're all Indochina, Vietnam. Okay, so let's have a look at these banknotes. So Austria, Germany. So I've got 5 marks. So they used these up until 1990 when they changed to Deutschmark. Obviously this is well circulated, so probably only worth, I don't know, $1 or $2. This one's probably worth about $5 to $10. 1942, 5 Reichsmarks. Obviously it has a swastika, and it has a guy symbolizing an Aryan. And then we have a 20 Reichsmark. So this was replaced by another banknote in 1939, but these continued to be used up until 1948. So that's quite a nice banknote. And the Indonesian banknote set. Let's have a look at, I'll chuck those underneath. Let's have a look at these. So another thing you can see is that the 100,000 is smaller than the 50,000. So if we turn it over, we have volcanic, looks like a volcanic lake. And the banknote's pretty much probably EF condition. Does it have any folds? I don't see any. It's crisp, but I can still see there's some circulation marks. Then we have the 5,000. It has a carpet, looks like an instrument, 1992, but the date of print is 1996. It's down here. And here we have more volcanic lakes with different colors representing the different chemistry of the lakes. The 10,000 with Chut Dien 98, printed in 2003. Nice banknote. Looks like another volcanic mate for volcano coming up in the center. 20,000. These are all pretty crisp and uncirculated. This one has Hajar Dewantara 98. This was printed in 2001. And the classroom scene. Then we have 50,000. So it's equivalent to $5.99, but printed in 2001. And Mr. Suratman. The watermark is usually the image of the person. Here we have either raising or, probably raising the Indonesian flag. But if you turn it upside down, it's the Polish flag. So which one is it? So, and then we have 2 former presidents. We have Dr. Hatta and Sukarno. So Sukarno, not too sure if he was a president, but he was probably a prominent political figure, probably independence. This one's a little bit raised. 99. So, and on the back we have the Bank of Indonesia. Anyway, so that's quite nice. So the thing you need to find with these is probably mismatched serial numbers or even just errors. So that's a nice series. We saw the 5 shillings. So it has a mountain scene. Oh, not 5, 10 shillings. They did issue 5 shillings. And I think this is a woman in Tyrol kit or clothing. I call it costume or whatever. But that one's probably worth about $20 to $30, even though it's in poor grade. Okay, now this seller, I got these from Vietnam. Have never had any problem buying banknotes from Vietnam. You have 5 cents from 1941. And these are printed in Hanoi. Yeah, it's probably worth about $5 to $10. I think this is a 1945 one Piesta. Boat scene. That's one I don't have, so it's going to a collection. Then we have the South Vietnamese set. This is the, I think, 1971 series. Doesn't have anything on back. Just has the bank building on the front. And we've got the 20. We've got the 50. We have the 100 dong. And the watermark is, looks like Lee Van Dyet. Then we have the 200 dong. Yeah, if I get the wall. Yep, there you go, Lee Van Dyke. He was on the 100 dong, 1966. So this series, you know, probably about 30 or 40. You used to be able to get them for $10 like 20 years ago. Obviously inflation. The highest valued self-Vietnam ever issued, the 1,000 dong. In 1966, this was equivalent to 10 US dollars, but by 1975 is only equivalent to 2 US dollars. So, oh, and I've got another banknote. This series, that's F, and this is E. So, that is how they classify those numbers, and this number is just the end of that number, so you don't have to really worry about that. And the last one I have is a I think it's 1952 or whatever, issue of the Institution of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, 1 piastre. So they issued these for 3 different, later on they issued these for 3 different countries. And this one I think is a Cambodian reverse, although looks like it has Lao, Cambodian and Vietnamese. Yeah, so this might be the Cambodian one. Anyway, this one's probably worth about $20, I would say. That's just a guesstimate. I need to look up the prices. So, out of these, I'll probably just keep these 3, or at least just 2 of those. Keep that one, something like that. And the rest, well, I've got them. But I'll need to see if any of these are better than my banknotes that I have. Anyway, hope this helps your banknote collection. These are actually quite nice, but I'm not too sure what plastic that is. Thank you, and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. And in case you're interested or wondering, these are Syrian coins and these are Libyan coins. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.